Here we are, we're going out for a little bit of a run, a little Honda out, and Cassie's got her brand spanker KLX230s with the low seat. As you can see, it's a lot better for her. And we're just going down, going to get some fuel and head on out into the scrub. Catch you out there. Letting Cass feel away with it. Oh, big stone, I don't know if you'd come up on camera, flicked up my screen from that car. So we're going to just do a big old tour around of the region, try and rack up a few Ks and get Cass used to it, do a little bit of standing, a little bit of, there you go, look at that, she's standing. Anybody thinks she could hear me through the comms. Yeah. Little railway track in there for those miniature little, you know, steam trains that people build. Anyway, catch you a bit further along. Starting to green up out here in the forest and the flatlandy bush. So we turn right, Cass. Look at, she's done, she's gone wide. And she forgot the indicator. And there we go, going right, indicator. Yeah, good. Here I am telling you to use an indicator, I'm not even using my own. And I turned mine off for once. There you go, Kent, I turned it off. Lonely sheep. But it would move over if there's somebody coming. I'll get back over again. Because the little 230, I was just saying to Cass, I believe that with the amount of power they put out, which is around 20 odd horsepower, their power to weight, I've got it, I might do a calculation and find out, but I believe the power to weight of that little KLX 230S compared to this CRF300 Rally, they'd almost be the same, because it's so much lighter than this by at least 20 kilos, and it's only down, you know, what, 7 horsepower or something like that, I don't know, roughly. So there'd be not much in it, and after riding it, you don't really want to be in top gear anything below 70 kilometres an hour on the speedo, so it gets a little bit, it's too tall for it, so you need to go faster than that. So it's got a good road speed. It'll sit on 100. It's like this, there's 70, I put it into top and it's like, it's fine there. Now I've got acceleration and it accelerates quite well, just pulls away. Well, that does the same. Pretty impressed with it as a little motorcycle for the budget price. Anybody, any girl or someone that's short in the legs or anything like that, do not discount buying one of those bikes. They seem so far very good. Those birds, you're scaring them, Cass, you're scaring them birds. Catch you soon. Off the side cover here and just adjust the suspension a little bit, because it's a little bit too firm for Cass at the moment, which in this day and age, how do you get a motorbike that has got too firm a suspension? Because these little Kawasaki's have got a nice little toolkit tucked in here. It's got nothing in it except the stuff you need, which is that, and there should be a little extension for that in here. There it is. And down in here, if I can find things, there's the top of the adjuster for the shock absorber. So I'll just move that cable. Can you just hold that cable back there, Cass? Stand on the other side there and just hold that. Just put your finger there. And then we can just go into here and go donk. That's it, the noise it makes when it drops down. And that's as soft as we can go. How quick is that? Jeez, I tell you what, these little bikes, for a budget bike, they're so easy compared to some of these more expensive bikes. Like, to do that adjustment on a KTM or something, unless you've got a hydraulic preload adjuster that you've paid a 350 Australian dollars for, it's a real pain to do. So there's two little tabs in there that go like that. That hooks up in there, that goes across there, and you just push your finger on there, and that goes into there. Done. Took it away. Here's all your fuse stuff. Quite a large battery because there's no kickstart on these bikes anymore. Now they've got these two little tabs that literally slide forward into there like that, and then you just push and push and push, and then turn your key, it's on. How quick was that? And that's the suspension softened right off, as soft as we can get it, as Cassie says. Done. And now we can keep going. Oh, she just spun that time, no lift. Oh. Don't want to throw too many rocks at Cass. Sort of a sandy, sort of a gritty sort of soil out here on the roads as well. We're at the back of Warwick, heading to an area like, I think it's called Mount Hoogley with a H, and yeah, we'll end up going up through around the back edge of Denali, probably end up getting somewhere for lunch. Might end up taking out some cooking equipment, do a couple of little cook-ups for lunch, but got to sort out some baggage issues for Cass's bike, and I've got to rearrange some bags because I got rid of my T700. I've got to transfer a few of the bags from that onto the Honda and sort a few things out, like what I want to carry, because each bike, this is the issue you have, each bike requires different tools, etc. Like, luckily the Kawasaki and the Honda use the same hex in the front axle. That's a win. And it's got a different size rear axle nut, which I sorted out this morning to put a little tool in. Oh, she's passing me on the left. On your left, just like Captain America. She's loving it. Yeah, so doing all those things, putting all the right tools in, so both you got tools to do any repairs out in the trail for either bike. You got to make sure you've got them. Howdy farmer. And then we can sort of sort out what extra space we can have for some cooking equipment, some num-nums. Here comes Cass. It's actually quite rocky up through there. Just tractoring up. Yeah, it is a little bit rockier than the last time we come up through there. We must have had a bit of traffic up through here or something. Standing up's the key. There you go, look at that. Look how you went through there. Yeah, stand up some more. Keep standing. It's good stuff. I think they're I reckon the way it's reacting, the way it's getting the job done as an ultimate beginner's bike, perfect. I think the little BF, the 150, it's got less power, substantially less power, but its suspension's quite good on the little BF. But if you're short, it's too tall, whereas there's a motocross track in there for anybody that gives a hoot, private one. But this little bike, it's just getting it done really well for a short person. But if you want something you can commute on as well, brilliant, because it's got a bit of road speed to it. If Honda bought the 300LS, which stands for short as well, that they have in the US, if they brought that to Australia, well, they'd probably be a great thing. But I don't believe they're going to be able to compete with this bike's suspension for standard. Like, it just seems to be fine, easy to adjust, gets the job done. Little old campsite there we camped there once with our caravan just to test it out. Bit of a, yeah. Forest is looking great. Fire restrictions have been lifted, so campfires are allowed like any time now. Like, there's no sort of real restriction to it, just got to keep it in that 1 metre by 1 metre thing. But yeah, it's great. Hello, something's biting me. Through the rut for a bit of fun. There's been a lot of trees from when that big windstorm went through, but the tracks are slowly but surely being cleared away, so it's great. Doing between 45 and 50 Ks, which is actually good. That's on a first real ride. That's quite good for Cass, because the KTM was just so dictating. Great bike overall, great bike, but its weight dictated to her where it was going and what it was going to do, whereas she can now dictate to this bike a little bit, and it's working for us, so pretty happy with that. Yeah, you take a bit of a kick in the butt when you go and you sell the KTM and lose money straight away. Their trade-in value is disgraceful. I'll be honest, it was $12,000 new, and with 2,000 kilometres on the clock, we were offered $5,500. Bog stock with all the accessories, $5,500. So we just said, well, private it'll be, and we ended up getting a good deal. In it, we were happy, or Cassie was happy, and Trent that bought the bike, he sounds like he's wrapped. He's a shorter guy, and I'm really happy he's got a good bike, because it is a great bike. And but he's got the physical strength to dictate. We might actually go right here, Cass. So just do a U through the bush there. Whoop. Catch it, push it up, throw it up. Hey. Oh. See, now if that was a KTM, it would be on its side right now. Beginner, amateur. There you go. See, that just proved what we were talking about. If that was the KTM, it would have been on its side. Would have been girl down. Oh, she's going full scrub. She's laughing. Laughing is good. I gave you a celebratory wheel stand. What's that? Your knickers fell off? Oh. That's what monos or wheelies do to you, is it? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Anyway, back soon.